Hey guys, I'm here with a new review. Today I've got this beautiful pendant light. It's a modern looking light, adjustable height, really nice looking. Let me bring you in closer, show you what's in here, and then let's go ahead and install it. All right, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the lamp and what comes in the box. So here we've got some gloves and some wire nuts and some screws that they include in the kit. And of course, the manual, how to put everything together. So these are some down pipes. So if you want to extend it or make it as short as possible, so you can go from using one pipe to all of them together. All right, so this is the cover here. It's glass, so very, very nice. Yeah, so it's got this really nice modern look. So this is the bell that goes up on the ceiling. Yeah, and then those pipes connect to here. So this is adjustable, even if you have vaulted ceilings or cathedral ceilings. This can adjust, for the different angle. So it uses a standard light bulb, which is very nice. Everybody's got those laying around the house. All right, so let's go ahead and install it. So before we get to the actual assembly, I need to show you a couple of things here, right? So first, on this bell here, we're going to have to unscrew these two blind nuts so we can get this bracket off. So this is the bracket that goes mounted on the ceiling, and we needed that separate. Another thing I like to do, if you see like the screws are poking up here a little bit, I like to bring them all the way down, putting it on, and you're adjusting it for the correct pressure on the bell to touch the ceiling. You can do it that way. So the ground is built into that, so we're going to be attaching that also. So this is the important thing that I wanted to show you. So if you see the bell has threading on this side, and the lamp also has. So the shortest that you can make it is by using this one here. So this one will screw onto there, and also the light will screw onto there. So that's as short as it can be. Then these other attachments is how low do you want it to hang. You can use one or all of them together. It's up to you. All of these will just screw into one another like that. First, we're going to determine how many we're going to need, and I will back you up and I will show you how I do that. So let's see how low we want to make this. So something around there should be fine. Okay, so we're going to start assembling now. I know the distance that we need because I kind of marked it over here by twisting this. So we're going to start by putting the first pole on. This one has threading on both sides. So this is the shortest one that you can use. And then these are the extensions. The extensions have one side with thread on the outside, the other thread on the inside. All right, so now we're going to start putting these together to make the length that we need. So I'm going to start off by putting this one in because we have to. And to make it easier, you grab the two corners of the two wires and you just twist them together. That way they go easier through the pipe. So that's one. Once it's here, we're going to screw that in all the way, just like that. The next one, so again, because this side is a female thread, we have to put in the male thread first. All right, so we're going to put another one. Again, we're going in this way. Final is we're going to put in the bell, and the same thing. We'll run the wire right through there. I am holding the pipe, and I'm going to be twisting the bell. So we are all done here. So next thing is we're going to go up and mount it. All right, let's go ahead and install it. So first thing we need to do is we need to install this mount here. So I'm going to run these wires through there. And I'm using the original screws because I know that they fit. Driver here to run them in. Now, if you see the ground screw, I'm going to attach the ground cable to it. And that's simple. I'm just going to wrap it around like that and tighten it a little bit. Now, because this wire here is all the same color, it doesn't really matter where you plug it in. So when you're wrapping the wires, make sure that you're always going the same direction as the wire nut, which will always be, to the front, forward. All right, so we've got all that done. So this is the part that I was telling you of why I like to extend those screws. And if they do come down too far, once you tighten them, they will go back into the bell and tighten everything up. So you just keep tightening them until you see it go all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, so that's perfect. All right, I'm going to back you up now so you can see how everything looks, and we'll put on the light bell on it. All right, so now to attach the glass is very simple. You just grab this unscrews, you grab this, and then you screw this on, and then you put the light bulb. I'm using a regular light bulb here, but you can get one of the fancy looking Edison bulbs. All right, last thing to do. There we go. Well, that concludes this review. I hope that helps. Till next time.